I'm here to meet Wendy, and apparently she has some amazing treasures of her mom that she needs to let go. She's moving soon, and she needs my help.
Wendy is packing for Atlanta and is in the process of putting everything she wants to sell on display for Cari.
It's a little emotional. A lot of this is inherited from my mother, because wherever she went, whatever she was into, she brought back with her.
It looks like you've been busy down here.
We've been busy down here.
The saddle for sale?
Yes.
I think this is a Ruiz Diaz. This would retail for probably around like 1,200 bucks.
Originating in Argentina, Ruiz Diaz makes saddles for Olympic champions all over the world. This high-quality saddle is a draw for any equestrian.
Okay, so there's more treasures over here.
Yeah, those that I've got.
I know they're always displayed on the wall
No,
like this.
no.
I think I actually might have somebody who this would fit.
Sorry about the mess right here. This is my collection of Steiff animals.
This is one of the biggest collections I've ever seen, so I'd like an expert to look at all of them and give us an estimate.
Steiff has been making plush animals since 1880 and are the originators of the teddy bear. These highly valued collectibles are authenticated by the button in their ear and can sell anywhere from $50,000 to $10,000.
Looks like you've been busy out here, too.
Very busy.
Lots of beads.
Lots of beads.
Most of this is my mom's private collection. She worked in the Peace Corps, and she also owned a bead gallery of which she collected rare and unusual beads.
Probably her most treasured find that she brought back with her were what she called goat charms.
Goat charms.
Goat charms.
I have to say, this is probably the most interesting item
Yes.
that I've ever had in an estate sale.
Do you think there's going to be a big market for these?
We'll tell the story.
And see who buys.
Absolutely.
Carved out of the bones of predatory animals, these charms would be hung around the necks of the tribe's prized goats to protect them. Cari knows that collectors love unique pieces with history.
This was one of the most interesting tours that I've ever gone on. Beads, goat charms, textiles. There truly is something for everyone. Do you have an idea of what you think you want to get out of the sale?
I would hope to get over 50,000,
That's a big challenge for a 2-day estate sale.
which is why I contacted you.
I'm nervous about this sale. These aren't easy items to move, and the remote location means fewer buyers. But we're gonna do our best. When I thought about setting up this sale and doing all the research, I immediately thought of Christy. We initially met at an estate sale. She was a great customer. I'm hoping Christy will impress me with her research skills. So this is gonna be Christy's first sale with us on trial. Be nice to her. I know you will be. You be nice to her.
I'm nice.
You be nice.
I'm always nice.
I'm so excited that this is my first day, but I know I'm on probation. I just want to take my time and do a good job. Very rare early trade beads, 1830. I'm hyperventilating, I need oxygen.
During her time in the Peace Corps, Wendy's mom collected thousands of beads, from the Maasai tribe of Kenya to Venetian beads from the 18th century. Her African trade beads alone will cause a stir with collectors due to their rarity in the market.
Wendy expressed to me that she has some really, really unique items, which is fantastic. But the problem is we're way out in the country. I'm concerned about getting customers here. I'm doing a ton of online outreach, targeting special interest groups, flyering, and advertising. It's imperative the right people know about this sale. Put all the beads on one table, then we'll put all the African items, and we'll put all the beaded items.
Okay. How would you like me to start doing that?
I was just asking myself the same question. We're gonna utilize the barn for this sale. I wanna pull everything out of the house that's for sale. I also found this cute antique desk that I can price to move. They're BC beads.
No way.
There are so many weird, bizarre items here, especially Wendy's mom's collection of BC beads. Neo-Babylonian, 600 to 400 BC.
So we should not make jewelry out of this when you're away.
No.
This ancient bead collection is worth approximately $15,000 and is just too valuable for Cari to display. Instead, she's going to put it on consignment in her store.
There is a huge amount of stuff here in terms of value. Wendy is realistic in terms of getting $50,000, but I just don't think that's gonna happen at this estate sale. I'm hoping for $10,000.
It's day one of Wendy's sale, and Cari has pulled out all the stops to get niche collectors to this remote location.
This is a wild card sale. anything can happen. It is such a weird, bizarre mix of items. So did you guys ever figure out what these were? Is it a whistle? It's a whistle! We've got a little lineup. We're out in the country. We're in a barn. It's freezing. We're ready to open the doors. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Morning. Morning. Morning, morning. Welcome. Welcome.
Fabulous outfit.
It'll be $8 for each little bag. One for $45 as well. These are charms that people would put on their goats.
Gorgeous.
20 bucks. I definitely am going to be the person who sells the most goat charms because I'm obsessed with them. What's the price on this bad boy? Oh, they've got it priced really well.
You can't do anything on the price, right?
No, that's a great price.
I could not get her down on the price. It is priced pretty good, $165.
Keep shopping.
A good price until Haas gets a hold of it.
Damn it. Did you just do that?
Yeah, I tipped it over and it landed in my hand and it popped off.
Well, you gotta go tell her, and
Yeah,
then
I know.
she's gonna wanna negotiate on the price, and it's already way too cheap. Don't lean on it. It never fails. Every sale, Haas has to break something.
This piece?
That was glued on.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I
Yes,
do have
we
it.
have it.
And it fits perfectly.
Well, she should give me a discount.
It was already priced really cheap, and you know that.
No, but still, you broke it.
I know. There was something else you wanted in there. What was it?
There was a pitcher for $10.
Okay, I can do that.
Unfortunately, the $10 comes out of my pocket. Depending on the week, my paychecks sometimes are lighter than others.
I was more annoyed than surprised that Haas something so quickly. He manhandles everything. There is nothing ginger about Haas. He's like, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Hey, it fits. It probably wouldn't have fit if you wouldn't have broke that piece off.
Luckily, the customer was cool.
Cari has set up an appointment for Wendy to get her Steiff collection appraised while she focuses all her energy on getting niche collectors out to the sale. She's traveling to the Chelsea Teddy Bear Museum to talk to Victorian toy expert Ken to evaluate whether her childhood treasures can be turned into cash.
This feeling is like Christmas morning. It's finding out whether or not you got what you wished for.
Holy mackerel, you got a bunch.
I'm gonna guess 70 or 80.
And they look like they're in pristine condition,
Thank you.
number one. So everything we look at now we're looking for is really rarity.
Okay.
Gussy and pristine shape should bring from a collector in an auction environment, on a good day, $150 to $175.
Of this size?
That's just for this little Gussie, yeah.
Wow.
Molly was the first animal in 1928 to outsell the teddy bear. Molly the dog,
Really?
and this would be one of the more valuable pieces in here.
Okay.
But if I were insuring this, I would say that conservatively, I'd insure it for about $7,500
Oh,
for it as a
really?
group.
Ken, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for coming. I really enjoyed it.
I want to sell it as a collection, and I don't think I could part with it in any other way.
Wendy returns to the sale, which is now in full swing, to give Cari the goods on her Steiffs.
So what did you find out about him?
You know, not the rarest ones he's ever seen, but a really, really good collection. So he was real pleased.
Okay, great. We're gonna ask 6,000 or best offer today.
Are you finding some treasures? Do you know about those? These are from the Maasai tribe in Kenya.
Okay.
Christy's doing well too.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's selling up a storm.
Christy is doing amazingly well. She's bonding with the customers and making sales.
Oh. I gotta find the breaker box so I can get those heaters on.
The heaters Cari brought in to take the chill off are too much for the barn's power. The team needs to scramble to get it back on so that customers keep shopping.
Mo, can you help us, Mo?
Hello.
We have heaters galore going in the barn because it's bitter cold. When the heat went out, lights went out, customers just kept shopping.
Why are you being so soft?
I don't think they even noticed. They're still digging through bags and bags of beads and clothing, so.
And goat charms.
Yeah.
What'd you find there?
I think for the Christmas tree.
Okay, how about $1?
Okay.
Thank you.
Now you can tell Daddy you want this. Yeah. See?
Ride it in the basement, maybe?
I cannot believe how many people have come out for beads, but it just goes to show you there's a collector for everything, and people really are bananas for beads.
These pieces here are really quite interesting. This is a collection of ancient Egyptian pieces.
So Gordon, didn't you grow up going to archaeological digs and unearthing things with your parents?
Didn't everybody?
I wish.
Dude, this thing is warm. Let me tell you about it.
This sale drew the wild collectors. Is this your keep pile?
This is my keep pile for sure.
Okay, so this one's marked 120. How about 100?
How about 80?
Oh, wow, you're wheeling and dealing. Okay. You're wearing this, so I'm thinking you're taking this home?
I'm thinking about it.
75, 80, 50. We're at 955.
We can keep going.
This one's 55. I'll do the same on this one, 55 and 55. How about 100 even?
How about 80 for both of them?
Fine, you're buying a lot. You'd be 1445 with all of these treasures.
Okay.
I did not include the kimono.
All right, well, what can you do? All of this with the whole package out the door?
1550. All right. Sean, out of the blue, spends $1,500. Awesome sale today. All right, girls, it's that time. Let's shut her down. When the day started, I only had 10 people in line. I was super nervous. It was bitter cold. I was worried about how much traffic would get here, but every customer that came in bought something. We did over $6,000 today. The end total was $6,007.
Tomorrow, I've got to focus on the saddle and the Steiffs, and of course, my favorite, the goat charms.
Before Cari starts the second day of the sale, she wants to check out some local pickers and see if their barn has any hidden gems for her store.
I've driven by this barn several times, and I've always come at a time when they're closed. I heard they had an overflow, so I'm here today to come help them out.
How are you?
Oh my God.
I know you. You guys have shopped with me before.
Yes, we've been to your shop.
Through this dig, I think maybe I'll just be Cari's little sidekick. So whatever she needs me to do, I'm there to help her.
Oh, I like that.
See, I knew you'd like that little yellow bed.
It's cool for display. Let's do it.
Out.
I'm gonna put it right here for now.
Perfect.
What I want to do with this is you take it and you slice it in half.
Okay.
Leave all the hardware on, and then you make it a shelf on the wall. Look at this bassinet.
It's for a little baby.
It is, and it's in good condition too.
You could do baby or you could do little dogs.
Love it. Oh, I gotta have these.
We gotta bundle this up, the more the better. So grab that other star, Cari.
Okay, good eye, good eye. Look at this. Let's look in this trunk. Can you open it? I can turn this into a desk. So then, I know you can't see it right now. You're like, what?
That sounds like a real good idea.
You're like,
When Cari was talking about making that trunk into a desk, I was like, what? This thing into a desk? But I'm sure she'll do it, and it'll be nice. You good?
Okay, I think we're good.
Wow, you've really been busy.
What are you thinking?
What do you think about 6?
I'm thinking like half that.
Would you go 4 for it all?
Yeah.
How about 350?
375.
Okay, 375. Sold.
So,
There's 375. We'll be back. The trunk desk, I think, is the item I'm most excited about, but we found some great stuff.
It's day 2 of the sale, and along with the cold weather and remote location, Cari still has a ways to go if she's going to make her goal of $10,000. To do that, Cari's going to push for the sale of the saddle and the dinner bell.
It is your goal to sell this today.
If I have to ride this thing, sit on it and say, come buy the saddle, I will do it.
That new girl, Christy's not gonna beat me.
I've got to challenge myself to sell the Steiff collection. I've got 10 people in line. That's not a lot, but I'm hoping people are just sleeping in and they'll start to trickle in this morning.
Do you ladies want to take all these treasures home?
I wish we could.
Not all of them. I wish
You wanted
they
to take
were
part
in
of
the
them.
window.
I know. I think some customers were a little bit upset about the Steiffs being sold as one big lot.
I think they wanted to pick and choose which ones to be sold.
You're having fun.
Yeah, well, we have fun. We like to play.
This is plastic gift.
Sean brought his friend, Mr. Dabble, who's the owner of the African Bead Museum. Hi. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Unfortunately, he couldn't make it yesterday, but I told him he had to be here today.
He loved it. He had so much fun picking through all the beads.
Can I sell
all this to you today. I know everything there is to know about this saddle. Come on, you need a saddle.
Well, thank you.
What do I do 150?
Just well, I'm just looking.
You need a saddle? Oh,
I don't know. There you go. Wow, that one's loud. Almost had it. This close. Okay, maybe not.
I've been obsessed with the goat charms this entire sale.
Well, they're $20. It's awesome. It's a great story.
I do want to clear out that bin and sell as many as possible.
Perfect. It's perfect for you.
If I buy this big bell, you gonna load it in my car?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Cari.
What's going on?
Ta-da.
You sold
I sold the bell.
Haas has done really well today. He didn't break anything, and he won his challenge. He sold the bell.
I'll help you sell it.
I heard the news.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a sore loser. I'm sad.
No one's bitten on the saddle or the Steiffs. I'm gonna make it my mission to get these sold.
Cari steps away from the sale and heads to her warehouse to repurpose the turn-of-the-century steamer trunk into an imagination station for her younger clients.
This is the trunk that I picked up when I was digging around in that barn. My plan is to turn it into a desk. I'm gonna leave this tack strip in place with this color. It's a little bit dirty, but I kinda like it. The next step is to start painting this black, the bright red. This piece of wood is gonna become the shelf in the desk. I love detailing pieces. I'm using a stencil to stencil out the drawers to really make them pop. I'm gonna use a permanent marker for accuracy on this stencil. It's such a fine little line, I want it to be perfect.
When working with tired pieces, a bright coat of color can easily revive them. Just make sure the paint is kid-friendly. A simple stencil can also make the piece your own.
The newly repurposed steamer trunk desk is complete. Someone's gonna fall in love with this desk.
And it doesn't take long for one of Cari's younger clients to spot this hidden gem in Cari's store.
You like it?
Like it? Do you think that would work in your room? We live in a 100-year-old home, and it fits the decor pretty good for her bedroom.
So 200, excellent. I found that trunk that no one was really paying attention to in an old barn.
Great.
Are you
Are we ready to go? You gonna help her?
And now it's gonna have a brand new life with Emmy.
I can put my dollies in here.
We reached out to a lot of collectors. We did a ton of internet outreach, and it's working. Paul saw the Banjo online, and he beelined for it. We were asking $8. I'm selling it for $6.50. Sold?
Yeah, I'll take it for $6.
Excellent. All right, awesome. Christy hasn't sold that saddle yet. It's still available.
I was wondering what your best price is.
We had it online, somebody spotted it, they called us. I've got an offer on the saddle.
You do?
It's a bit of a low offer. They're offering $300.
Try for $475. If they don't budge, I'll do $450.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
She is countering back at $475.
Yeah, I was thinking in the neighborhood of $400.
Okay. You know, there's a brand new saddle pad. I mean, it's practically brand new. I can just sweeten the deal and throw that in. How about $450? Will you meet me in the middle?
That sounds good.
Sold. Wendy's Steiff collection is so huge. I think Wendy has a lot of sentimental attachment to them.
How much is this?
That goes with an entire set, actually. So unfortunately, I can't sell just one. It's too heart-wrenching for Wendy to see those broken up. When I saw Sean with his friend, I knew we were gonna do another huge transaction. Okay, you're offering me $5 on this bag? I think you gotta come up a little bit on your price on that. How about $650?
Put it right here and I'll think about it for a minute.
Okay.
How about $300 for all these trade beads?
You're buying a lot. Yes.
I really want to say $2,000 for everything.
$2,100 and it's yours.
That's a good price.
All right, let's do it.
All right, it's yours.
The sale was great. We really found some rare and unusual pieces that I had only seen in books. Never thought that we would have some in our own collection. So these will go into the museum.
I think Wendy is going to be ecstatic knowing that all of those beads are going to a wonderful home. I have good news. Christy rocked this estate sale. She was in her element. She made lots of connections. She was fantastic.
Oh, the pressure's off.
I am definitely keeping Christy on my staff. Welcome to the team.
Oh, yeah. Can I pick you up? Oh, I just got hired. Woohoo! I'm feeling great.
All right, Sid, let's lock it up.
I was really happy, so much sold. The antique desk, the saddle, so many beads. I moved half of the Go charms, and I'm taking the rest on consignment. The Steiffs didn't sell as a collection, so Wendy's gonna keep them. They just mean too much for her to break them out.
How did it go?
Really, really, really well.
Awesome.
We sold a ton of beads to the African American Bead Museum in
Really?
Detroit. The musical instruments went.
No.
I sold a lot of goat charms. I was obsessed with selling them. We did $13,151.
That's incredible.
Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that.